This is the last will and testament of Darth Lurtz. I have few material possessions, and no family to pass them on to. They were both consumed by the same war which has now consumed me. MKOM has given me back my purpose in life, and has become my new family. I hereby leave any material wealth to the ongoing campaign against Advent and their alien backers. However, there is one thing I hold very dear to my heart. I bequeath my dearest friend, a golden mag cannon known as the MVP, to whoever proves him or herself most worthy of wielding it. In the meantime, I guess only you can have it.
The clock is ticking. Well, actually, the clock has been ticking for nearly 3 weeks now, but rest assured the clock is still ticking. So we have 8 days, 13 hours, 2, 1, no minutes at all to do something about the Avatar project, or the MKOM project is likely doomed, with all humanity soon to follow. Now, with our A-team dropping like flies, I'm going to ask 2 simple questions. What better place than here? And what better time than now? And I'll answer both of those questions too. Let's roll. Let's roll in a minute. In a minute, because first we've got to get changed. Well, here we are. Before we just looked like a ragtag bunch of clowns going paintballing, which, you know, is actually a pretty decent summary of the campaign so far. But now we don't look like a team of trained and hardened killers though, because the enemy is not even going to see us coming. Until, you know, the twilight glints of our decidedly over brightly coloured weapons, and that'll give the game away. It's either that, or the fact that I've checked and it's not even nighttime. But we've delayed too long already, we can't get changed again, let's move out. Everyone's looking at each other in the Sky Ranger, all dressed in black. The sunlight pours in through the window of the Sky Ranger. Jesus Christ, the commander's done it again. Half-eaten vagabond.
One of our resistance contacts tipped us to an alien facility apparently
That's
conducting research tied to the Avatar project.
Could you have not at least painted your abs?
Take out the site and do whatever we can to slow their progress. Approach the designated target position and place the X4 charges. Then move to the evac point for immediate extraction. Once you're clear, we'll make sure that facility is out of commission for good.
So, we are about to attack a facility that's contributed towards the Avatar project. We blow up this facility. That stops their progress. Well, this is a bit of a... almost a bit of a jungle. Bit of a forest. Denial should have just said, "Sir, I'm already in really good camo. I'm from Australia, mate." Oh, I know, good camo when I see it. Now, this is good. We've brought along, as you might have seen, we have brought along Kolak Kamichi, which isn't a great thing. But, as you'll soon find out, strap in, guys, strap in. You'll settle down, make yourself comfortable, because this is not going to be a quick run at all.
Orders confirmed.
Because there's no time limits here. All we have to do is plant X4 to destroy the facility and get out. We don't even have to kill all the guys. We will probably end up killing everyone. Least of all our own guys. But we'll take our sweet time to do it. And part of that is going to be getting Kamichi up there next turn.
Moving.
Not this turn because we don't want to sprint. Sprinting can attract attention. I'm not sure of the actual mechanics of it, but you don't want to sprint unless you have to.
Affirmative, covering now.
I'm totally going to get Gaurav and Onju mixed up. Nearly forgot their names already. How's the door? So door to the facility open. I suppose this is kind of the main road here, the main entrance. But once we get Kamichi in some kind of Overwatchy position, not literal Overwatch, but you know, a sniper's Overwatch. Overwatch is in the military term Overwatch, rather than the XCOM term of going to pistol overwatch there. So we're going to hold. Denial's going to creep forward. We incidentally, if you remember that superior speed PCS, Denial's got that. There's a few upgrades to a few weapons. Owned you, of course, as per the last will and testament of Darth Lurtz, is sporting the MVP. Let's have a listen. Who knows? Right. Kamichi is now in hard cover and has height advantage on anything that might enter our area. And we can kind of start inching forward. We've got 2 battle scanners and we've got a scanning protocol on Cheeky. But at the moment we're in concealment, we don't need it. Denial's essentially going to be a scout for this entire mission. These 3 guys are going to be a kind of buffer force. And then Kamichi's going to be the one beginning engagements. For example, we move over here, we see the pod that keeps opening and closing these doors.
Understood, moving out.
Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. The sectoid's gonna have vertigo. Because the sniper's gonna hit them from miles away, they're not gonna know where to take cover. So Denial move back over here. You might think this is a waste of concealment, and perhaps it is. See, this is it as well. See if Kamichi just took pot shots at this turret. That turret is dead for free. It'd take a long time at 62%, but dead for free, nobody's dying to turrets. As you know, I know you're all Mick. Nobody ever died to turrets.
Roger.
And then I just sit in my room and cry. Right, let's see if we can spread along here. Have a reasonable width and breadth of fire. That could be very interesting, what I just realised Cheeky had. Because, of course, what Cheeky has is Haywire Protocol. And we could take control of this turret, activating everything on the map, of course. But have a butchers. Have a look at this. I mean, increase its defense. It would just take longer to plink away at it. And that's fine. You know what? I think next turn we're going to have a go at that. Next turn, we're going to go hog wild and we're going to try and hack that turret at 40%.
Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize.
Because we're in a strong defensive position. Denial isn't about to get caught. With concealment. This turn at least. I mean, it'd be nice if we could move around at this point and see where all these moves are actually happening. Because these sectors, yeah, they've moved right along. So what we're going to do with Denial is... I wanted to move there, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. Let's literally go for this 40%. Are we gonna? Will the sectoids scatter this way towards Cheeky? Maybe. The sectoids will scatter into cover. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot with Kamichi first. That's going to break concealment. But this is fine. It's a Gauss... It's a Gauss sniper. Does a lot of damage, despite Kamichi just being squaddy. And the game is afoot. Out of concealment now. Sectoids active. Where are they going to run to? They are running right towards us. So, maybe it's a good thing we didn't go for the hack there, because that sectoid reacted like I thought everything would. These ones didn't. But these ones are eminently grenadable.
Throwing grenade!
It might be a waste of grenades to use them on 2 sectoids, but I would rather not take any chances. Because remember, what we have to do is plant and extract. We can extract at any time we want. We can run in there at any time we want. We could just sprint Denial straight in there under concealment. That guy isn't dead. That's a bit of a surprise. So we are not going to have Denial shoot, of course. Concealment is too important at this point in time.
I can handle that.
Garav should be able to finish it off. He's got a stock anyway. I installed a stock on Garav. He didn't need it. Ongarav. Ongarav's weapon.
You know that was good.
There's a vast difference between installing a weapon part on Garav and... Yep, let's just leave that. There have been no insertion of weapon parts inside any people. Now, Denial could probably, like, finish that guy off, but, you know, we don't need to. We become one with the metal, with the barrier.
They're starting to lose ground.
Right, that guy is going to run off to find someone else. Another pod. What I'm going to do, I am going to go for the Hatewire Protocol on it now. On this turret. Now, this could activate a lot of stuff. But they aren't going to be able to reach us this turn. Which means we can prepare for them. We can fall back if need be. And if we get the hack... Hello. We can maybe gun down this sectoid in cold blood. At the very least, if we do activate more units, they'll hopefully be shooting at the turret. I said this is going to be slow, and what I've done is just gone straight into the middle of the base and activated everything. It's activated nothing and can't actually see anything. That's... wow. Well, there it is. You know what? Denial. Get after that sectoid, see what's up. Because now that we have hacked that turret, I would quite like to use it.
Closing on target position now.
There's a sectoid there. He's on the run. We could use a battle scanner if we want to. Kamichi hasn't taken a shot this... Oh, that's a massive shot. Minus 44% on squad sight. That's a ridiculous shot. Make your mentor, Magical Trevor, proud. Oh! This is the best decision of my life.
Moving to Overwatch.
Still bringing a terrible sniper, because snipers are just that good on these missions.
Affirmative, covering now.
And I mean, I guess we can overwatch with the heavy turret and see what happens. With Garav, what have we got on Garav? Expanded magazine in stock, so you're not got any free reloads, so might as well reload now. And continue to hold this strong defensive position. Turret will be hacked for another turn, I think, after this. So maybe the sectoid will run back, maybe it'll meet its pod and come forward. Or maybe it will keep retreating, because it's a wuss, a big old wuss.
On the move.
Now, I don't want to progress any further than this with Denial, because if we move up here, that means any pod that comes around this corner could reveal Denial. Unless we go right up there, which is a bit of a risk, moving Denial this close to... Because there's no room to maneuver around this side. Right, this is the pod the sector was trying to find. Oh, God. That's one hell of a... conglomeration. That's the... conglomeration? I'm fairly sure that's a word. We can activate these guys at any time we want. And indeed, if we put Kamichi into Overwatch... Oh no, Kamichi doesn't even have Long Watch yet. This is fine. But we can fire at these guys whenever we want. And that won't be for quite some time, let me tell you.
Covering now.
I can tell you that for free. Because if this hack runs out, what we'll do is we'll just start plinking away with Kamichi.
I'm on it.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Cheeky went and hacked that turret good. Oh, hello. We might not have a choice in activating these guys. Oh. Oh no, what's happened here? Oh, officer. Oh dear. More Balatan. And they are active. Oh, that Muton pod run. So Kamichi, what do your sniper's eyes see? Oh, this is terrible. Oh, that's a reasonable shot. That's a good shot. If you can hit that, that's a great shot. If you don't, then fair enough. Because you hit a good shot before. A 1 in 2 good shot ratio is reasonable. We still come out ahead like that. Now, what I'd like... Obviously, the most important targets here. The shield bearer for one at the moment, and then the stun lancer. But we're not going to kill any of them. At this point, at this juncture. And what I'm also going to do is inch forward.
Si tú lo dices.
A slightly better chance of hitting them on Overwatch, because as we all know, the AI does cheat. The AI is a ridiculous cheat. So the AI knows exactly where we are. Once this turret goes down, or if it's unhacked, it will be coming straight back to us.
Orders confirmed.
So we're going to move denial back, because if we are hit a full frontal assault with these 4 guys, then it's going to be very useful. Although, what could well be even more useful is killing this sectoid. Just kill the sectoid right now. One less thing to worry about. And we can do it from all the way across the map like it ain't no thing. And I've been annoyed if that dropped the loot for this map. Right, so we've got a turret. Not doing much, just... What are you doing, turret? Nothing, just chilling. Let's maybe move Gareth here. Because that's nowhere near close. If the stun lancer manages to hit one of our guys this turn, I think I'm just gonna turn off the game and never put it back on.
Whatever you say.
So we're gonna inch forward, still in hard cover. And denial, you're fine where you are. They're not gonna come this way. And you know what? Just go. Unfortunate. Now hopefully this stays hacked for another turn. Oh, we get another shot. Wow. I didn't know turrets were so good. I was genuinely hoping that might happen. That's why that's one of the reasons why I still went for the officer, because the sniper shot kind of whacked in all the walls. That's the word, whacked. This is the best hack I've ever done. Now we've got a reasonable chance of hitting that guy. Albeit they now all have 5 shield. Stun Lancer. What's it doing? Is the turret stunned? You gotta tell me if the turret's stunned or not. Oh, this is so good. This is amazing. I'm loving this. See if you can kill the Stun Lancer. Well, at that rate, it's not happening, is it? Next turn, it's going to miss and kill itself. It's going to be so good. How did Darth Lurtz manage to get killed by one of these? You can kind of fathom the series of unfortunate events that led to Darth Lurtz's death now, because that is utterly no cover, right beside it, and the turret's just going, eh well. Right, can meet you with the autoloader, can reload and immediately shoot.
Oh yeah!
And might as well shoot at... You know, for this level of odds, just shoot the Stun Lancer. Because if you hit, you're not going to do really any damage to the shield bearer. And there we go, 2 damage to the Stun Lancer.
Armor still holding!
So, 1 Overwatch shot on the Stun Lancer now should be enough to kill it. And that's why we went for the Stun Lancer rather than the Shield Bearer. Because the Shield Bearer also has done its damage now. The Shield Bearer isn't really a priority anymore.
On Overwatch.
Right, I'm assuming the turret's going to be back on their side now. Yep. So now that pod is going to be gunning completely for us. Stun Lancer should come straight for us. And into Overwatch range now. Wouldn't it be nice if we could hit it? Then we wouldn't have to be so dead. Oh, shredded. 1. Oh, keep going, keep coming, keep coming. How are you getting a shot off? Now we're actually taking cover behind a car that's been fired upon, which is never a good sign. So we've got a stock here on Big Vic Gairav. We do. So we can come all the way across to here. That is full cover, right? And you can still see that guy right. Right in this. Good cover plus stock plus 1 health equals dead stun lancer. And all these stock shots, Garev is just hitting anyway.
Well, how about
Maybe
that?
he's the one that's worthy of the MVP. Right,
Position
shots.
confirmed.
But no, hitting these shots doesn't make you worthy of the MVP. Can we hack that turret again? We can't. That's damn it. Right, Kamichi might as well start plinking away at the turret, like we initially planned. Like I said, it'll take a little while because we're having to go through heavy armor. But we will eventually get there. What's the likelihood of... Because the officer was there, the officer is, might... No, that's just a plain hole in the ground now. Cool. Denial. I'm going to be safe with you, Denial, and move all the way back here. Just in case. Because you never know. You never know what they're going to do. Because they know exactly where Denial is. It just depends on how cheated the AI wants to be as to whether they want to reveal Denial right now.
Ready to rock. Scanning.
So we can reload and Overwatch again. Here comes the officer. Here comes the Overwatch. Where are they running to? Right, so we can move quite far over with Denial. Oh, we don't need to. Let's just move back to here. That will reveal the turret. And how do we have sight on the shield bearer then? How could we see the shield bearer? I do not understand that. But maybe Kamichi, you can make some sense of this for us by headshotting that guy. That would be nice. Get rid of its shield. I think at this point it's just the cooldown's expired and it can just punch the ground and give the armor back. But you know, that wastes a turn and that's fine. Because I do not want to leave this tree line. We are in such a good position here defensively.
Got it covered.
And look at the cover they have to come into. They're going to come up to that rock if they know where we are. And he just got shot in the head from a specific direction, so he's got to know where we are. Like, without cheating now. So they're going to take cover behind this rock. And we're going to gun them down a little bit. But then next turn, these are some amazing shots from our grenadiers, aren't they? Cheeky's marked. So the shield bearer is going to run. Look at these shots. This is so impressive. This is exactly what we needed with our backs against all. He's surely not gonna... What's he doing? Why is he setting up shop there? Right, Kamichi with his last automatic reload.
Let's do this.
Needs to take out the Overwatch on this. Well, I say needs. It'd be nice. Be nice if Kamichi stepped out onto thin air, walking on sunshine, and just one-shots that guy out of cover. Does the MVP have a stock? Scope and an advanced repeater. Oh, that's a flank. We could just use the last combat protocol to not have to worry about any of this. Or you know what? We could just take our pot shots, couldn't we? Because we have in reserve the combat protocol.
That is not
So
good.
we can move
Running dry.
Gara forward. Forward enough to see the officer, but not enough to be hit by the turret.
No problem, boss.
And again, we hit it. It's nice. But one is not nice enough.
Missed.
It's like Weetabix. 1 damage, you know, not quite enough, not quite fulfilling. 3 Weetabix, oh, too much. But 2 Weetabix, just right. which I think is a literal analogy made by the British Prime Minister David Cameron. He was clearly talking about defending the Earth against aliens at the time. So, we've got the turret still in sight. That's a worry for next turn. As it is, we've got all active movable pods down, and we can just continue plinking away. So that's the thing. This is going to take so many turns. But I will get through the turns reasonably quickly, because all we do now is reload an Overwatch. This would be made all the much more easy with mods. So we could just go, hey, mass Overwatch, mass reload. Incidentally, see how I've turned everyone into these Spec Ops, dark as night, camouflage, spectres of death. There's a mod for that too. It's called the Uniforms mod. If you're playing along at home, get the Uniforms mod and you can do stupid stuff like this too. And you don't have to lose all the original settings like I have. Anyway, that's that turret down. So we've got a clear field of fire to waltz right into this facility, but we still know there's a Muton pod in there. And there's presumably another pod as well. Right, let us not move forward just yet until Kamichi is ready with some more Overwatch. I think that's the last free reload gone, but it doesn't matter now anyway.
Back online. Got it covered.
En guardia.
Got it covered.
Overwatch. Got it covered.
See, a lot of turns, but they go by quickly. Right, Denial. With your +3 superior speed PCS.
Moving on target.
Roll
location.
right up and activate this Muton. Whoa. What actually happened here? How did we destroy all this? Who even knows anymore? Right, anyway, these are windows, clearly, so we can see through them. But as you can see, there's lasers on them. We can't make our way through them. Next turn, Denial will creep up to here, and then the roof shall be ours.
Moving to Overwatch.
And it might be worth inching... No, we're not going to inch these guys forward any more than we really have to.
Moving to Overwatch.
Scanning.
We're either going to move Denial forward, or we're going to move this fire team forward. And there's some reasonable cover up this side with the tree line here. This rock is still a rock. No, this is the cover we want over here. So we're going to move in behind Denial. We're just going to do it very
I
slowly.
can handle that.
Excruciatingly
No
slowly.
problem, boss.
I mean, I do just want to sprint, and in XCOM 1, there'd be no danger. I don't even know if aliens can really hear you sprint. But it's not a theory I want to test out right now.
Todo cubierto.
Affirmative, covering now.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I'm on it.
I feel like when your back's really up against the wall and you're 8 days from the completion of the Avatar project, I don't think that's the time to be testing out the game mechanics.
I can handle that.
Or maybe it is, maybe it'd be funny.
Vale, voy.
But no, I've come this far, it would just annoy me if I accidentally sprinted now. I've probably already accidentally sprinted, but I haven't realised it yet.
Got it covered.
There's just going to be like a big Muton Berserker coming up behind us all this time. So that looks like it's hard cover here. No, it doesn't. It's not tall enough. Any good hard cover around here? I mean, there's that over there. Right, time to move Denial then.
Moving to position.
And get sight of the objective. Maybe? No. Where have these Mutons gone? So we're actually at a good place now where, if we really needed to, Denial could make it to the objective
Overwatch.
by herself. Now, Kamichi is starting to be less and less useful, especially with this massive tree in the way. But as we get into the indoor fighting, Kamichi, even if Kamichi has a shot through all the debris and obstructions, then the shot isn't going to be very accurate.
Going.
But Kamichi's done well. Everyone's done well.
Si tú lo dices.
The only person you can say hasn't really pulled their weight in this mission is Denial so far, in terms of the combat. But that's not what Denial's role is.
Covering now.
Come get
And that's entirely down to me as a commander. But in terms of Denial's role as a scout, it's gone perfect so far. Denial's still got concealment. And we approach the objective.
Moving to designated position.
Right. You gotta be very careful about all the blind corners in these places.
I'm on it.
Especially because this squad is still moving up. Right, this could be a risky move with Gaurav, actually. I probably shouldn't have made it. And I know I started talking about not making the move before I actually made the move.
Seems doable.
At that point, I should have just said, no, let's not make that stupid move that you're talking about not making.
What was that?
Directly north of Denial. And by that, I mean east of Denial. No, north of Denial. I reckon they're on the bottom floor, otherwise Denial would have caught a glimpse already. God, is that... I've never actually looked at these in any detail before. It's quite fancy, isn't it? You didn't see anything like this in Enemy Unknown. Or maybe you did and I just wasn't paying attention then either. Right. We might... Because Denial didn't even catch so much as a glimpse of these guys, maybe we can creep all the way. And get... Because we've only used one grenade so far as well, because it's all been ridiculous sniping. It might be worth bringing Kamichi up, but to bring Kamichi up, we're going to have to sprint, aren't we? So not just yet.
No problem,
Because
boss.
Kamichi, once Kamichi loses the accuracy bonus
I'm on it.
from height advantage,
On Overwatch.
Kamichi really is too low level to do anything useful.
Got it covered.
I'm expecting that, yeah. I'm expecting some time. Stock shots. Reasonable. Because that looks like a very long way away. That looked like a very... Oh, hello, it's a mutant. Hola! So is that... That's just a tiny little trooper. Kamichi, make my dreams come true. Nah, never happening. Alright, so that cover isn't going to explode because it's a truck. But because it's a truck, it might do a lot of damage. And we can always jump Denial down. We could always... What's the Muton going to do? We could always come like right across here, right? Can you actually cross that way? Say we go there, right? And you can jump across that. Oh, I've accidentally come right out of the game. This is fine. Did I actually move Gaurav there? That would be a tragedy. There. Because I was so determined not to actually make Gaurav do that move. I was just testing whether you could come across that gap. Which you can. But I don't think the trooper will do it. But remember Mick. XCOM cheats. What should be a good move there, breaking line of sight, they don't know what to do. It's not actually going to be a good move, is it? Is it time to break Denial's concealment? Because if it is, Denial drops down there, dead Muton. Once we grenade it. Quite a bit. There's intermediate steps to this plan. It doesn't just go full health Muton, dead Muton. It'd be quite an ambitious plan. Right. I think we're at the point where it's going to enter all-out combat anyway. It might be time to just start sprinting Kamichi up. Because Kamichi, useless with the sniper rifle from close range, does have a grenade. And you've got to give your snipers grenades, because you never know. Right, at the very least we'll move Onju up to here, because he's got nothing else to do. We could suppress the Muton, of course. How far across is that frag grenade going? Right, we can get it to hit the Muton. I suggest we do that. Now, what this could do, this could blow out the ceiling and Denial could get spotted here. Which would actually be cool as hell. Denial, do you have a shot there? No, but there is a big gaping hole in the roof that you can now run to. Oh god, look. Right, what we're going to do now is, I think... What do I think? I think we're going to blow up more of this base by grenading the Muton again. And this should hopefully explode the van as well. And we might not have to use Cheeky or Denial for that guy. That looked like a bit of a piddly explosion. 2 damage? There's some good efforts going on here. Good efforts. I can't fault the effort involved. But we did use our combat protocols. So Cheeky with an unlikely shot would really help the situation. 37%.
Vamos, céntrate.
What do we want to do with denial then? Because I think it is time. It's very much time for denial to enter the fight. With tactical warfare. What does that mean, Mick? What do you mean tactical warfare? I mean simply denial, jumping down and shooting guys. That's all tactical warfare ever was. Where to actually jump down to though, because there kind of exposes to that guy. But I mean, I guess it has to be here. But there could be a pod over here. There very much could be a pod round here. The alternative is to stay in place and flashbang. Which is sounding more and more reasonable the more I actually think about it, because we can get both of those guys. We've still got a flashbang on Cheeky for if things go like real south. We can
Good copy. Moving on.
jump around that corner. Nothing's going to be revealed. Well, nothing new's going to be revealed. And a little flash, a little bang. A little wallop. That's the view I want.
Need a light?
And the muton shouldn't really be doing much to us while flash banged and no health. And then this guy is just hopeless anyway.
I'm busted.
Busted. Right, denial's busted, which means Kamichi, start running. If only I'd ever liked Sonic. I could have done Sonic music there. Right, shot coming in. That's really unfortunate. Through hard cover and a flashbang as well. That's quite unfortunate. If I were a lesser man, I'd be angry at this. What's happening here? The camera locked that car as if it was going to explode again, and I wouldn't put it past it. So another grenadier out for some time. Right. Righty-ho. Let us. Let me kill. Won't you let me kill? See, the problem is, these guys aren't actually in a good position to help, because we need to come all the way around here, and we can't actually make it there. Right, owned you can. If we move Ravin. Nearly said gob there. A terrible tragedy.
No problem, boss.
Right, that's fine. 78%. We ain't never missed a 78% chance in our lives.
Impressed yet?
Well, I've been more impressed, to be honest.
Whatever you say.
It might be worth just suppressing this trooper unless Denial can do some advanced warfare. So Denial can get a flank, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's not worth it.
No problem,
Shouldn't have
boss.
moved there either. It's fine. Look at this control room. Look at this multiple tiered structure. It's
covered.
great. It's a shame we don't fight that much for it. I'm going to suppress this guy.
Light him up.
And Kamichi is going to keep on running. And
Running.
Cheeky's going to keep on running as well, I think. Actually, no. Cheeky, you come here, right? Can you actually see that guy at all? No. Cheeky, if we're sprinting anyway, you come right up here.
Paso ligero.
So we can have double the tactical war. What's better than one tactical war? It's two tactical wars. Oh, come on now. He just went through a laser field. I don't know about you, but I don't think Advent should be allowed to be immune to lasers. I think that's bad sport. All we need to do is like land a single hit on this guy.
Rock and roll.
In fact, with Gaurav, just sit still and shoot, because that'll at very least take away Overwatch. And then we can come and sword him or something really funny like that. Really funny, really epic win. I never really used to like stocks because I preferred other things, but I've got a new appreciation for them now. Kamichi might be able to do something useful. Kamichi's the best. Right. What's happening now? Because if I know these missions... Right, there's another pod out there, I'm fairly sure.
Moving to Overwatch.
And I'll tell you why I'm fairly sure in a second. Once I'm actually sure. Yeah, because what tends to happen on these base assaults, these facilities, is that once you've killed everything, typically reinforcements come. It's like the Faceless showing up in the terror missions. You know you've killed everything because the Faceless unveil themselves. So there's still going to be a pod out here. We've got to be a bit careful.
Got it covered.
But we're in a fairly good place right now.
Location confirmed.
And, you know, they might be coming towards us. We've got to be a bit careful with Garav, of course. A bit more careful with Garav than we would be with everyone else. Alright, once Kamichi's actually caught up and in a position to throw a grenade,
Come get some.
then we'll start moving forward.
I can handle that.
Moving to position.
Kulak Kamichi is here.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's roll.
Denial. Take even higher ground.
Whatever
I bet there's going to be like a turret up here. Sometimes XCOM does really surprise you, but mostly no it doesn't. So I'll tell you how we're going to deal with that turret. We're going to deal with it by jumping down here
I can handle that.
and forgetting about the turret. That's what I think of the turret. But really, the sensible thing to do would be to ignore the turret, because we don't need to fight over here. All we need to do is plant a bomb there, and we are one turn away from doing it. When we want to be. Thing is, we don't need to be. We can just be cautious.
Moving to Overwatch.
Seems doable. I've got eyes on an
Oh,
advent position.
hello. Now, this is a dodgy pod. And now's a bit far forward. Oh,
No
sugar.
problem,
Onju
bud.
doesn't actually have grenades. We've got one grenade, launcherable grenade. And that is Big Garav. Big Vic Garav. Into hard cover, see what you can do
Seems
from there.
doable.
How dead are you if you're there? Oh, sugar, that's a stun lancer. Alright, what we're going to do, we're certainly going to flashbang the squad with Cheeky. But first, we're going to try and knock them down onto the bottom level. Not for any real strategic advantage, just because I'd find it funny. I don't know, am I going to find it funny? Yep. Yep, this is pretty funny. 1 damage, that's not funny. What that gives us is really good odds on these guys. To the point where Denial can probably kill that Muton if it hits. I mean, I said everyone was pulling their weight, but you're doing a very good job of changing my mind. Right, Kamichi has a grenade, of course. It is very important that Cheeky be useful here.
Vale, voy.
It doesn't even really matter that much about the it is shield bearer, right? Advent shield bearer, of course, right. It doesn't really matter about the shield bearer, although we would obviously like to flashbang as well, and we can. I thought there might be a little bit of dodginess around the various levels. The important thing is the Stun Lancer and then the Muton, because they can throw grenades, they can do all sorts of wicked shit. Oh dear, I just swore on stream. That's like the first time ever. Will I remember enough? Will I care enough to go block it out? Probably not. Now, we've done something quite stupid here, and it's leaving Gaurav to face the most of this fire, which I think is what's happened here. What I'm going to do, though... Kimichi might be in position next turn by coming down here. Unless that's cover. It is. Okay, that's cool.
Roger that.
You never know, Kimichi might be able to help before the mission's out. Gaurav might be dead next turn as well, you never know. Muton will have to run for cover. So will the shield bearer, but the shield bearer will run for cover and then punch the ground. Muton. Oh, Muton's doing some weird stuff.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Muton is living dangerously. Look at this guy thinking he's Superman. It's fine, because Gaurav's never been hit by someone who's been flashbanged while he's behind high cover. That's why you've got to play the numbers game. Right, Kimichi can see that guy. It would help if we had a grenade, but we don't. Right. Oh, this is actually really bad, isn't it? Because we don't have another flashbang, do we? No, we don't. So the Stun Lancer is going to go hog wild. And we can't really stop it. We can I think focusing fire on the Muton could help a bit. And then suppress the Stun Lancer with, like, both Grenadiers. That would leave Denial to kind of go really hog wild on this guy, which might not happen. And we need... I'd quite like one of these bits of cover to be able to show Denial the Muton. But how... See if you go there, Denial. How can you see the Stun Lancer but not the Muton? That's a bit of cover anyway. So, in any case... And then I might... You know what? Oh, but then... I want to keep Denial with the height advantage, to have the aim bonus, but getting in closer gives the crit bonus because of Denial's laser sight. Big decisions on these big plays. She can come there and finish off, surely. Right. Is that the play, Denial? Is that the play? Big plays. This whole 45 minutes comes down to this little bit of tactical war. From Denial, the 80%. Big crit. Big shred. How much health is left? Oh. So, this does change a few things, does it? No, what I'd like to do is leave Gaurav right where he is. He's in full cover and we can suppress from there. Kimichi can hit that guy. Oh, Kimichi, is it time for the play of the day?
I'm on the move.
Here it comes. No. Yes, yes. I saw it. Kimichi, please. Don't do this to me. I really think I saw it. Maybe I was just seeing... Oh, no. I saw it. I'm seeing it. Oh. Play of the day. We don't actually... Hitting the Stun Lancer isn't actually that helpful. Destroying the cover would be helpful. And if this cover gets destroyed, we are in the money. Cover not destroyed. Stun Lancer not shielded, though. Which, you know, I'll take, all in all. If we're all in half cover anyway, then bring Cheeky up. and have a go at the Storm Lancer. Not great damage, but that reduces him to needing only to be hit once to kill him. And what we can do, owned you to there. I'm content with this. The shield bearer will have a shot at us. He'll have a bit of a pop, he'll have a bit of a go. But we've got double suppression on the Storm Lancer.
Copy that. Suppressing target. Light him up.
And hopefully the Storm Lancer, if it does get through, it's not going to go for Gairav. Hopefully he's just going to die. Now the concern here is that, can he see? Oh! Not cheeky. Excellent. Shredded to heck. A damn worthy promotion. Right. So if everyone's quite finished dying, what can we do here? Cheeky. Oh, that's corner cover. We can't get a flank there. Denial, can you come all the way? Of course you can, because you've got a PCS superior speed. You could come all the way over there and really annoy them. Oh, you couldn't. You're one square off that. In any case, obviously we want to flank this guy. I reckon it's the last pod. Is that actually a flank, though? I feel like it should be a flank, but I don't trust that it is. Which is why I'm going to go for it anyway.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
We are. It's very much all or nothing with Denial. It's either massive crit, get rid of the shield, shred the guy, or you miss completely on an easy shot. Now, we've got enough guys here, I think, that we could just pile on. In fact, you know what, let's suppress him. Can you see him? Oh, you can see him from there. That's even better.
Whatever you say.
Gairav gets suppression in. He's going to have to move because he is flanked. Well, this is how it worked in the last game. I'm not 100% confident this is the way it works in this one. Kamichi Overwatch with your pistol there. You never know, he might run round this way.
Scanning.
Right, reload and suppress because you can do nothing else. We've got double suppression on the shield bearer. Enough to kill him.
Come on, poke your head out.
You know what? Kill yourself. Just in case the Sun Lancer goes, you know, the shield bearer goes hog wild. That takes one action or two actions. One action, good, you can overwatch. That was the plan. You know what wasn't the plan? This. Nope, this wasn't the plan. Somebody should have told the shield bearer the plan. See, I know what I'm doing. If that shot had hit with him cheeky hand and healed himself up. How are you still trying to suppress him? He's gone. Pay attention. Whoa. You know, look, maybe let's get down off the burning catwalk, actually. New tactical decision. Let's get out of here.
Seems doable.
Seems doable, if only. Alright, kill the guy. He had the loot as well. Excellent.
You know that was good.
I know, that was really good. Denial promoted, excellent, that's run and gun. Advanced laser sight and PCS perception, I'll take it.
I've got the thing.
Right. Spoilers. Whoa, that turret's still there. That might affect things. But there's probably going to be reinforcements next turn. Oh, wait, oh, no. Oh, did I not mean that? Oh dear, did I not mean that? I did not mean to overwatch there. Oh god, right. Owned you. We might have to try and kill this turret. Because I've just overwatched Cheeky in a hideous position. Oh god. That's terrible. Oh Jesus.
Hard target, minimal damage.
I didn't even mean to overwatch him, it slipped. Oh, Gareth can't do anything either. This is dumb. This is real dumb. But sometimes big plays have to be made. Alright, let's see what we can do. We need Gareth to reload. We maybe take down the turret next turn.
Ready to rock.
But Cheeky is like one of our most valuable soldiers, if not the most valuable. It's actually probably Denial, but you know, for the sake of the narrative, no, it's Cheeky. And sometimes in this world you have to make sacrifices.
Roger that.
What I'm thinking is that Kamichi is far lower ranked, so has less health, and is closer to the turret, so is more likely to be hit. So the turret should go for Kamichi instead of Cheeky. Oh well, screw you, buddy. Screw you.
They're bringing in reinforcements.
Well, that... all that speech.
Menace
One shot, nobody
1585,
died.
we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your
And there are
position.
reinforcements coming. Reinforcements we'd very much like. Actually, you know what? Planting this bomb is a free action. Take your free action. At the very least, we've completed our objective, and the Avatar project will be delayed.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed.
Reload.
Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Locked and loaded.
Garav, why are you so slow? I mean, I know you got shot to hell, but that's no excuse. That was such a good run. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. And then nothing. Nothing happened.
Did you see that
Right,
one?
so we can extract whenever we like. We could extract right now if we wanted to. But I feel like killing some more advents.
Rolling.
And we'll see how terrible a decision that is.
Come
Because
get
all we
one.
have overlooking there at the moment is Kamichi with pistol overwatch.
Move, move, move.
We'll also have Garav, and Denial will be maybe in the area. At this point, I'm thinking actually we don't have enough firepower overlooking the zone where they're going to drop to actually be useful.
Afirmativo.
So what we can do, we can actually drop a exfiltration and evac zone. Evac, that's the word, evac. It begins with E, I'm nearly right. What's in this pod? It's an officer and a stun lancer. And an advanced tripper.
Advent forces
These
on the
are a
ground.
few of my least favourite things. Kamichi, shoot one in the head. Wow. There's a slow zoom in. It's going to be very anticlimactic, even if it hits. There. Wow. Oh, that one is rather close. To Deny. Oh. Deny, how are you so slow? Because you have to go all the way around there. Why do you have to go all the way around there? That's the burning question in our hearts. Kamichi, 95, 65, 52, right. You know what? Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. How far can Garav go? Garav can go far enough. We've done exactly what we set out to do. So Firebrand,
Bring in the evac.
take us home. And you can maybe take pot shots as you leave. Actually, Kamichi, can you actually leave through there? Oh, ooh. Right, let's Let's go like one at a time.
No problem, boss.
Right, Kamichi, what can you do? Take a pot shot. At the Stun Lancer. Missed. But you missed because you were roping up to the Sky Ranger in dramatic fashion. Right, so that the roof does block evac. Right, let's be a bit more careful then. I knew I was right to be careful.
Let's go.
With your dodgy evac zones. How dare you? Right. We know that square is good for evac. Let's just concentrate on this one single square. And also, let's see if we can get a lucky shot on the Stun Lancer just to... just because I think it'd be funny.
Miss the target.
Which is the reason for most things in this campaign.
Let's go.
Vale, voy.
Come on, big cheeks. Big cheeks. Ooh, can you not get out of the way? Oh no, because Cheeky's in the way, of course. In the end, we never did hit that Stun Lancer.
Sigue en movimiento.
And he's going to come back to haunt us one day.
Listo para bailar.
But today is not that day. Today, we strike a blow.
Getting it done.
In the name of freedom. In the name of humanity. In the name
Heading home.
of our fallen. And whatever, you know.
Menace 1-5. Status
I mean-
confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
Seeing this, I think that Stun Lancer's pretty dead anyway. An excellent mission. 33 times, 2 wounds. As well as could be expected. 55%. Oh, there we go. Kamichi dealt the most damage. Denial moved the furthest. That's the combo I go for. It's all about your ranger and your sharpshooter. So even a squaddy has really pulled weight on this mission. By everyone else standing still around her, admittedly. So the Black Ops team returns. Weary but unbowed. Kamichi can be promoted. I might go down Gunslinger for Kamichi. I might also never use Kamichi again, because Magical Travel will be back. Oh, now here we go. Here it comes. Heavy Ordnance doubles your grenades in a single slot. 3 grenades on a mission now. Excellent. Hollow targeting is quite good for a shooty grenadier, but I very rarely have properly shooty grenadiers, he says, having gone down the heavy gunner path so far. But heavy ordnance for them. And as much as Conceal would have been amazing on this mission and on similar missions like this, because Denial could have come out of concealment, shot a few guys, immediately went back in, and that's brilliant. Conceal, best skill in the game. But it's too similar to Phantom, which is up against Blade Master. Phantom versus Blade Master, there's only one choice there, Phantom. But Conceal is against Run and Gun, which is amazing. It's the basic assault skill from the previous XCOM. It allows you to sprint, especially when you've got +3 mobility. That's a long way. Sprint and still shoot a guy. And eventually we'll get down here where we get rapid fire. I say eventually, it's probably never happening. So we'll leave Kamichi's promotion. What did we bring with us? We raided the facility and all we got is this damn advanced laser sight.
With the alien facility destroyed, their efforts to develop the Avatar project will likely suffer a substantial decline, at least for the time being. Excellent work, Commander.
Well, we only reduced the Avatar progress by 1. I mean, still worth doing. Let's zoom to the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Nope. So yeah, we didn't actually take that much off it. And when's the next facility being constructed? Well, 8 weeks. We probably put that back a bit. So, you know, there's no big countdown anymore. And we can continue just slowly making our way to East Asia. And in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to stop the research on Muton Autopsy.
Our work is proceeding as expected.
And go for the next facility lead.
Commander, we've already dedicated considerable resources.
Just
toward
in
the
case we
current
need to.
research project.
Just in
However,
case.
we can move on to something else if you'd prefer.
Because this means
I
we can go
see
for
why you
East
would
Africa or
consider
East Asia.
redirecting our
And
efforts,
we've still got the
Commander.
black site there as
We'll
well.
need to work on the
So
new
what are we
project
doing?
right
We're
away.
scanning for supplies. That sounds like a good idea. We have literally no supplies. We have literally 20 supplies actually. But figuratively, no supplies. We can't actually buy anything. So let's recover this convoy. Workshop coming in a few days. I love a good workshop. Devlin Carter's back. And there is a... Oh no. Sheila? Oh no. Oh god. Right. Jesus. Oh no. I hate the VIP missions. I've said this before. I hate all the missions. I like black site missions. I like these. I like facility missions where you can just toddle about and just snipe everything. Those are my favourite missions, not these ones where we actually have to do useful stuff. So who do we actually have for the next mission? Oh god. Is it time for Big Zack Epiphanis? No, it's not. It will be time for Chop's Denial. It will be time for Owned You. God, it's... No. We might... Oh god, right. It is terrible times here in MKOM headquarters. The injury and death of the double blow of Darth Lights and Magical Trevor in one. That was the pivotal mission, I think. That's turned it around. But we're not dead quite yet. And we'll continue on next time in Operation Winter Dragon. So thank you very much for watching, sticking with me. This is the longest episode of the season so far. And I hope it's been enjoyable. I've enjoyed it. I haven't stopped talking yet. But I will now. So I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.